It's Zoon and some other mysterious person with Zoon. And Mr. Frog's here? Oh, Mr. Frog's not in the shot. Oh, he's just barely out. We got a nose. We've got some eyes. Mr. Frog is in the shot. Yay! Yay! Mr. Frog is in the shot. And here we are. A mysterious stranger. And Zoon. And Mr. Frog. So, who are you, mysterious stranger? Who am I? Well, you're going to have to ask some questions and guess. All right. Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? A boy. All right, a boy. Are you human? Yes, I'm human. All right, let's see. A human boy. Are you Bob Barker? No, I'm not Bob Barker. Oh, okay. A human boy. Do you sing? Sometimes. Do you dance? I enjoy dancing. Do you paint? Yep. Are you a professional poker player? No. Let's see here. You're a boy, a human. You sing and dance. You don't play poker. Paint. Do you know Mr. Frog? I do know Mr. Frog. Oh, really? You don't look familiar. I don't look familiar. What are you talking about? I can't place you. All right, so Mr. Frog doesn't know you, but you know Mr. Frog. No, Mr. Frog knows me. I don't think so. Yes, you do. All right, well, let's see. Are you married? Yep. Sorry, ladies, he's married. Let's see. Do you know me? Yes, I know you. Come on. Oh, well, you don't look familiar. Hey! What do you mean I don't look familiar? All right. Mysterious guest. Were you famous in the 80s? No, I'm not old enough to have been famous in the 80s. Oh. Really? You look kind of old. Hey, I'm not old. All right. That laugh sounded familiar. Are you a professional laugh artist? I got paid to laugh once, but I'm not a professional laugh artist. I would say a gentleman amateur. A gentleman amateur laugh artist. Oh, I have no idea who you are. These questions aren't helping. Sayaka, do you have any questions for our mysterious guest host?
What is your hobby?
Can you be more specific?
It's very specific.
I have a lot of hobbies.
Do you have a cat?
I do. A cat.
What's his name?
How do you know the cat's a boy?
Just a guess.
It is a boy, and his name is Bruce. Hey, I know a guy who knows a cat named Bruce.
Right.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Are you Eduardo? No, not Eduardo. No. Rats. Let's see here. It looks like the microphone's working this time. Well, I hope so. All right, you're not Eduardo. No, I'm not Eduardo. You sure you're a boy? I am sure I'm a boy. Just can't place him. Any more questions for our guest host, Sayaka? I really want to figure out who this is. Well, nobody's going to figure out. I'm just going to stay in this mask. That's no good. Any ideas?
I have no idea.
What? What's a question you would ask somebody in a costume?
What color do you like?
I like blue, which is why I'm wearing a blue sarape and a blue mask. Shut up, are you sure you're not Eduardo? I'm not. Come on. All right. Got it. You're Sayaka. You were talking to Sayaka over there. I can't also be Sayaka, and she's a girl. Oh. See, Mr. Frog's here, so I know you're not Mr. Frog. I'm not Mr. Frog. I got it. You are famous actor Tony Todd. I am not Tony Todd. I mean, he's terrific, but I am not him. I'm a little short. Oh, too short to be Tony Todd, huh? A little short, yes. And I wasn't in Star Trek in the late 80s, early 90s. Oh. I wasn't in Candyman. Oh. Can you give me a hint? A hint? You and I have been friends for a very long time. We have? Yeah. Are you Eamon Ra? No, I'm not Eamon Ra. What are you talking about? Oh, not that long, huh? No. I'm a human, remember? Oh, yeah. You're Bruce. No, I said I had a cat named Bruce. I'm not Bruce. Dang it. This is really hard. All right. I'll give you a peek of one eye. Oh, yeah, it's me. Oh, that was a great disguise. I had no idea it was you. Wow. So, you told me off camera before we started that you had something you wanted to talk about. Why are you putting pressure on me like that? But that's the truth. You did say that. You said, hey, Bob, there's something I want to talk about today. There are a few things. A few things. Yeah. Sorry, Vincent Price took a break, so I keep staring at the corner of the screen. There's nothing there. It's just lines. There's nothing at the corner of the screen, but I keep staring at it. I don't know why. Sorry about that. All right. I want to talk about Earth. You want to talk about Earth? It's come to my attention recently that I really don't know why you guys do a lot of the things you do. Or what a lot of the things you've made are. Or where things come from. Okay. Can you give me an example? Sure. Hold up the microphone. Just a little. Hold up the microphone. Sorry, Mr. Frog. See that? The fuzzy thing? I don't know what that is. That's a windscreen. Oh, what's it for? It's for if you're breathing, or there's actual wind or airflow besides breathing. It doesn't make a sound on the microphone. That way I can talk kind of close and it won't go. Oh, who made it? Who made it? I honestly don't know because I took it out of the packaging and I didn't memorize who the manufacturer was. But I'm pretty sure it was made in China, like almost everything is. And the people who made it probably work in a factory. Wow. That's where this windscreen came from. What's it made of? I don't know exactly what it's made of, but I would guess it's some sort of petroleum something or other. Some petroleum something. Like plastic. Oh. That doesn't sound good. No, it doesn't sound good, but it's this or nothing. And I've had it for a while now. I'm not going to throw it out or anything. So, reuse, reduce. I see. You never thought about where it came from? I mean, not at length, but I'm thinking about it now. Huh. All right. Hold up that mask again. The mask. Who designed that? It's funny. This is a classic design that has been around for a long time. And I don't know who the original designer is. I'm sure someone out there knows who the original designer of these masks are. Like when we started using them and where and why. I mean, I guess I can understand why. Like, Could be like the Commedia dell'arte. It seems kind of similar to their masks. Not as cool, obviously, but so maybe it's Venetian originally. I see. And who made this one? Again, I'm pretty sure this is made in China. Might not be. It could be made in like Cambodia or something, but I think it's made in China, probably. There's a chance. Could be even be made in Mexico. I've seen these made in Mexico before. Oh, who made it? Again, probably some person who works in a factory. And they all use this design? Roughly this design, yeah. And there are variations, but it's mostly this design. Interesting. So why are you asking me these questions? I mean, I'm just curious. Wait, what you drinking? Green tea. Where was it grown? The tea leaves? Yeah, where was it grown? I mean, usually the areas around the Himalayas are where the plants that grow the tea comes where they grow. I mean, that's usually where they're. What countries? Well, I mean, part of it's in China and part of it's in India. Nepal has a lot of tea. Tibet has a lot of tea. Southern, like Russia, there's tea. Parts of Mongolia, I guess. Bengal. I see. Yeah. Probably Pakistan. And there are mountains there too. You know, part of Pakistan. Doesn't that touch the edge of the Himalayas as well? I think so. I'm fixing your eyebrows. It looks weird now. No, it looks nice. You look slick, like you're going to go on Miami Vice or something. So, do you know where this tea came from? Have no idea. That's not good. You're right. I should know where it comes from. Who farmed it? Who farmed it? Don't know. Who processed it and manufactured it? I also don't know. These are great questions, you know. But to get back to my topic, where are you going with these questions? I want to start posting videos on this topic because it's come to my attention that I don't know that much about you, and it seems like you guys don't know much about you either. You're right. Like, why do you laugh? Well, you laugh too. I do, but you guys seem to laugh differently than I do. We do? Yeah. Well, it's really funny because I read somewhere that where? I don't remember, man. Somewhere. That laughter is an automatic response to stimuli, like to things that are happening that are incongruous, meaning they don't make obvious sense to what's happening. But the more relatable it is, while it's incongruous, the funnier it seems to be. Give me an example. Okay. Like somebody decided to make pizza, and then they put weird ingredients on the pizza, and you watch them make the pizza. That would be funny, I think. I mean, I remember some 80s sitcoms had episodes where they watched people make weird pizza, and I laughed. And I would probably laugh again if I watched it again. Oh. Comedy 101 with my friend Bob. No longer mysterious. The no longer mysterious mystery guest. Now it's your pal Bob. All right, let's switch topics. I have another topic for you, Bob. Another topic? You want to talk more? Yep. Okay, we can talk more. What topic do you want to talk about? AI. Oh boy, you want to talk about AI, huh? Yep. What do you think? What do I think? I mean, the AI models that I've seen and I've actually worked with myself, like ChatGPT, I've actually gone on and played around with it. It seems like it will be very handy to speed up certain types of work. A lot of people seem to be promoting the idea that it's going to replace other people in the workforce, and I don't really see that happening. I mean, maybe, but I don't really think that's going to happen. Why? Well, I saw a video where a guy was promoting ChatGPT, and he was talking about how it could help you code, like to write a computer program or an app. So I tried it, and every suggestion that the Chat GPT made was incorrect. It did get me closer to what I wanted to do, but it was only useful when I already knew what I was doing, and I just asked it to speed up the process slightly. Like if I wrote a description, a very specific, detail-oriented description of what I wanted, and then it would give me a much bigger amount of code. Or if I had to make a correction, I could copy and paste everything that I needed corrected, tell it the correction, and then it would quickly correct it. So it's much faster than a human could type, which is good. And it also got me to, instead of using a selection of variables for one, I don't know, functionality or whatever, it convinced me to use a dictionary instead to look up words. No. And I don't know how many programming languages this exists in, but like in C#, there's a function called dictionary where you use keys to look up values, like an array. How do you know what an array is? I don't know why. I've listened to you talk. It's kind of like an array, but different. And convincing me to use it made the program better. So I'll give it props for that. But as far as like replacing programmers, no, that's not going to happen. Not for a long time. I also used it for help with thinking of ways to market you. Market. Yeah, to get people more interested in listening to what you have to say. And I asked it for ideas, and we spent time brainstorming. But I don't think it would replace a marketing professional. I don't think its advice was that good. But as far as getting my own brain flowing and helping me to organize my own thoughts, it was very good for that. So I think the state of it now is more or less to assist people in doing what would take a lot more time. So you get more done, which is nice. Then I assume once you get a certain amount done, you get even more time to take naps. What do you think, Sayaka?
Taking up, more taking up. Yeah, less work and making time and take a nap. Sounds good.
I don't know. I nap too much.
Huh?
I nap too much. You do nap too much.
Yeah, I nap too much.
Which reminds me, when the weather gets warmer, you're going to be napping a lot less. Yeah? Yeah, we're going to go out. We're going to do stuff. It's going to be Zoon out on the street. Oh. Yep. Because your idea about asking about things and asking people about things is a great idea. And I want to make a video series called Zoon's Guide to Earth. Ooh. Where instead of people asking you questions, you ask people questions. I think it's a good idea. I think it's going to make people more curious about where we are and what we're doing. What do you think?
You need a friend to answer.
Isn't everybody my friend?
Yeah, but it's your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to meet more people. That's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to go out and meet more people. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we can video some of it and post it here because I think it'll be very valuable. I think just a very brief conversation that you and I had about our bathroom tile really got me curious. Which one? Which conversation? You don't remember? We were talking about it like 2 days ago. Well, let them know. Oh, let them know. Well, we have this bathroom tile that it feels smooth, like plastic or resin, but it also looks like rock, but I know it's not just polished rock. And it's thin, so I think it's some sort of precast or clay or something, but I have no idea what the tile is. And you ask me, hey, what is this tile in the bathroom made of? And I had no idea. I didn't even know how to answer except for what I just said just now. Yeah. And then you asked me, how is it so water resistant? And I said, well, there's some sort of layer of something on it, but I don't know what that is. Yeah. And I became incredibly curious about our bathroom tile. I'm still curious. I definitely want to find out. I'll make that one of our videos this week. Who knows? Maybe somebody out there knows about bathroom tile, can help you out. Maybe. Sayaka.
Yep.
Have you had any experience with AI yet?
No, I have not.
Do you want to?
I want to try. I want my AI as a system.
To do what?
So many things that I want to ask.
Like what?
Like typing order thing.
Like, Bruce,
changing the,
sit! Like that?
yeah, changing the, modifying my web store
Oh.
coding. I wanna ask how to code in order to change.
You have a web store?
Yeah,
Oh. What's the URL?
sayakadavis.com.
sayakadavis.com.
Mhm. SAYAKADAVIS.com. Did I get that right? Yeah, correct.
You got that right. So, AI helping you code what?
Code, like I wanna.
You wanna what?
I wanna make changes.
Like what?
Like font or I have so many things that I have not done, but if I have time, I want to do it. That kind of thing. I want to ask
Oh. Are you scared of AI?
No, I'm not.
No?
Mm-hmm.
So if the AI started to design all the clothes, you wouldn't be worried?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all.
What about you, Bob? What would I have to be worried about? AI can't hold you or talk to you. AI can talk to me. Right, but an AI can't be your voice. Oh, that's true. And I don't know, like I've seen the AI making music stuff. It seems like the AI is only really capable of making cliches and bad music. A music that sounds like it was recorded on a boombox. Like I'm not too worried about that. I know it'll improve, but the artistry I don't think will ever be there because it won't actually be a person. I think at best it'll try to make a collage of different artists' work. Well, that's what it's getting in trouble for. Yeah, that's true. I don't think the AIs themselves are getting in trouble. I think it's the people making them because, it's just grabbing other people's work and then like remixing it without their permission.
That part, yeah, we have to be careful.
And sometimes just copying it, not even remixing it, just straight up copying it and then not crediting them. Like I saw a video the other day of somebody doing the image, one of the image sites where it was putting in prompts and the AI was spitting out images, that some of the images had signatures from different artists, like in the image.
That's not true.
And it's like, oh, well, do you know exactly who this was stolen from? Because there's signatures in the picture. Well, that's not good. No. But, like, even that, I looked at it, and it seems like the only kind of art that it can make is either like a copy of somebody else's style. Like, hey, let's make something like Picasso or whatever. But that's not good art,
Yeah.
Or like really cheesy, like this looks like a video game, but not as good, like stuff like that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like especially like something physical touch or physical look that you enjoy is hard to replace. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it's like my paintings, and AI could never duplicate what I do.
Yeah, like online maybe they can do, of course, but that's why like
yeah, they could duplicate a photo.
Photo, yes, but like physical textures. That that maybe like in the future 3D printing or something. Yeah, probably it's possible. But yeah, certain things that the human are good at, like more distinct, intuitive work,
Right.
and hand touch, hand feel, experience, that kind of thing is gonna be more valuable, I think.
I think so too. Touch. So what about an AI inside of a robot that feels just like a human? That's. I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made there. But as far as like replacing humans, I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, human is not slave for AI. That's the point. We have to that we if we are smart enough and we can use in a stupid way so many stupid way, but
Yeah.
it could help our human because I everybody can be entrepreneur, even though they don't have a human, assistant, they can build a team, they can have a,
Yeah.
it's just like that. Or, if your mom, back in time with your kids, then you might be able to save some time and you can spend time with the kids. That's why
Mm.
I am excited about this AI thing.
Oh. Yeah. Was it 2 days ago? 3 days ago? I was experimenting with like I was saying, I was experimenting with the AI helping me program a game. And what would have taken me about a week took me a day.
Right.
But I had, again, like I said before, I had to be very specific about my instructions because its ideas about coding are not very good. But if you have an understanding already of what you're doing, and then you explain what you are doing, it'll help you get it done a lot faster. Like it was spitting out a page of code that would have taken me an hour or two to type
Yeah,
in
exactly. Yeah, that's really
a minute,
awesome. That's exciting. That means like you don't need to, you can save time for whatever the thing, you can focus on ideas
Right.
and making it happen instead of spending hours and hours for building, you know.
I mean,
Exciting.
you still have to know how to build, though.
Oh yeah,
That's
but you got the assistant. That's my point.
an assistant that can do what you ask if you know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not going to replace like learning. Like you can't just hope that it'll understand everything.
Yeah.
It's okay. Everybody drops things.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
like I wouldn't worry about that at all. Like even the music thing, like if they get the music thing to a point where it's like clear and it sounds like humans and it sounds really like real music, and it starts to sound good, it'll sound bad unless the person using it understands how to make good music.
Like even though they can make pretty okay music, right? But yeah, I think like it's more like we care about who is the singer. I don't know new generation, but at least like our generation, like we care about like a Ken Gizzard. Wow, they are cool, or then we need some figure. Oh, this creation is coming from this person. That makes it like us more excited.
I mean, yeah, but the thing I like about King Gizzard isn't really them; it's how musically inventive they are.
Yeah, but because if it was a faceless, you feel a little bit less connected or less interested. You know what I'm saying?
Unless they made it part of their identity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, like it's
like we're
so
mysterious.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
story. But if it's yeah, because we know them, we follow them, and we see their lives, even online. We just it's like knowing your friends. Who you feel more intimate, like online friend or in-person friend. Young generation might have something different, but because we are born like that, so I'm curious, young generation, how young generation,
I mean, we don't have any of them on to represent themselves at the moment, but
yeah.
my experience with the younger generation is they seem weirdly less addicted to their devices just because it's not an exciting novelty. Like for us, it was an exciting novelty. So then it was so easy for us to spend too much time on our computers or phones. But for them, it's just always kind of around. So it's not exciting or novel. It's just like, oh yeah, here's another thing. Like I see a lot of kids in the park now with like acoustic guitars and I mean not now in the winter, but I mean, last summer. A lot of kids, more than grown-ups, like teenagers.
Yeah, I think like two directions are happening. Like one is like more analog thing. For example, for photograph now, photography is very popular, and young kids are into.
That's true. Yeah.
DJ, not DJ. What do you call record?
Yeah.
So like something not. So that makes it like more novelty for them. I see that young kids are interested in that part, but also the other direction is, like virtual reality. Some kids are really into even more, virtual, like less physical thing.
Yeah.
It seems like they are so into it, and they don't want to. They don't want to interact like in person, but they more enjoy like being online. I feel like two different directions are happening.
I mean, I wonder about that. Is that because of the world we're in? What do you mean? Well, like, say like 200 years ago, you couldn't be in the world without leaving your house. You couldn't. It was just not an option. So people, when they were kids, would socialize because they had no choice. They had to go out and had to talk to people, and it became habit, But now it's possible to go the first 20 years of your life without talking to anyone outside your family. I'm sure there are kids who've actually done that, which is kind of scary, but it's totally possible. And even if it's not quite that extreme, I'm sure there are a lot of young people who feel like they don't have that pressure to socialize because they don't have to. To put another way, I think, I don't know, I think the way that families tend to socialize children is usually wrong, and schools usually do it wrong as well. Wrong how?
I don't know.
By putting a lot of pressure on kids to come up with No, I've been reading psychology books on learning and children, and it seems to be that by forcing kids to come up with the right answer and to be right, they tend to come up with tricky answers that trick the teacher and get the attention off of them to lower the pressure. I mean, but I'm a bit biased, Why? Oh, just...
It's not coming from experience, you just read, and not everybody is, of course,
Yeah, but I didn't say everybody is. We're talking about the extreme cases. Like the kids who don't go out at all. Like, usually there are reasons for that. It's not usually just, Well, we're out of time. This was very interesting. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I think like it's because we invented, adult invented. It's also adult responsibility to come up with some solution for kids. It's we made this world, in that direction, knowing that this is gonna be issue. So we all have to think.
I don't think we knew it was going to be an issue.
I think we can guess. We can already guess. Yeah, like it's a change, and it's in a good way. Yeah, we made a change as well, and human need that change probably. I don't know if it's a need, but so we just have to think about the balance. How to balance out as a human,
and how to be more responsible. Yeah.
Especially for kids, because they are born in the world what we built.
But if people are more responsible for themselves, the kids learn that. That's true.
That's true too.
That's true.
Yeah, it's our job.
All right, well, this was fun, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Mr. Frog. Especially you, Sayako. Appreciate you, Bob. Sorry we didn't get to talk to you much. Rabbit. Yes, Rabbit. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of chance to talk to Rabbit today, but that's okay. So remember, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you too. Hey! Hey! Yeah! You can do it. You can do it. See you soon. And remember, I'm going to start posting my Zoom guide to Earth this week. Yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of stuff. Yep. I'm going to make you video the first one tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be so busy tomorrow. Yep. And a little bit busier. And a little bit busier. Thanks. All right, guys. See you next week. See you soon. And later. And everything in between. Is there anything in between?